PSG face Nice at the Parc des Princes without Neymar Jr. after his latest injury blow, yet it was the best keeper in Europe who kept the league leaders level, Gianluigi Donnarumma denying Andy Delors smartly. Yet when the European champion was beaten, his post came to the rescue. Paris at 6s and 7s, just thankful Kasper Dolberg has lost his razor-sharp edge. Well, recent Ballon d'Or recipient Lionel Messi slid Kylian Mbappe in, but he was unusually wasteful as the game ended goalless to end Les Parisiens' run of 10 successive home league wins. Nantes had lost only one of the last 7 Ligue 1 Uber Eats games against Marseille, but Wednesday night gave themselves too much of a mountain to climb. Dimitri Payet returned to Le Bourgeois where he began his career and picked out Gerson, who put the Canaries in a spin. Nicolas Palois was sent off just past the hour mark. OM could have won by more. Matteo Guendouzi running the show. Wonderful 1-2 with Ardiek Milik. But a goal was enough to send Marseille second in the table. High-flying Rennes welcomed reigning champions Lille to Roazhon Park, yet the title winners from last season turned up in the first half. A collector's item as Sheka gave Les Dogs an early lead. And before the break, Rennes' 9-match unbeaten run looked over when Renato Sanchez was given far too much time to collect and then fire home. A first goal since October 2020. That earned a 3-0 win at Strasbourg. This one ending Rennes' long unbeaten run and getting Lille back in that winning feeling. Les Rouges et Noirs coach Bruno Genesio saw red before Benjamin Bourigeaud got what turned out to be only a consolation. Les Dogs rediscovering their bite. Just the 6th official meeting between the sides, but a first ever in the top flight as Clermont hosted Lens. The wing-backs have been the creative hub for Racing. Przemysław Frankowski instigating the opening goal. Seko Fofana smashing across, only for Johan Gastian to unfortunately put into his own net. Not to be outdone, full-back Akim Zadadka whipped in a beauty. And what a story for Johan Magnan. Recovery from a serious injury and his first ever top flight goal. Yet those positive feelings were wiped out minutes after the restart. Seko Fofana with his 4th goal of the season. He's just one shy now of his best ever league tally. Jonathan Close with his 7th assist, equal with Mbappe. But Mohamed Bayou spun Lens right round, baby, right round to grab a point for Clermont. The 100th match between the two sides, and one thing was certain, there'd be goals. The pair didn't disappoint. Yassine Adli picking out the head of Ujo Huang to move Bordeaux ahead. Yet the Girondins have conceded 32 goals already before today, and it was soon to be 33. Anything you could do, Frédéric Gilbert said he could do better, with Adrien Thomasin the one to head on. Fastest to 5 goals in a top flight season, gunning to beat his best of 8. Well, Stian Gregersen scored at the weekend. This time he was giving away a penalty. The Norwegian pulled up for the foul, and that allowed Kevin Gamero to make up for his miss against Reims and the last home game at Le Mano. 4th of the season, stuck in the net of emotions. And in injury time at the end of the first half, Ludovic Ajorc managing to divert the ball home. And there was no let-up in the second half. 3 goals in 5 minutes either side of the half. It passed Ajorc, but Dimitri Léonard was there to slam home Gamero's centre. Alberta Ellis did manage to get Bordeaux what turned out to be a second consolation. That's 4 goals and 6 for the Honduran. Individuals performing well for Bordeaux, but as a collective, suffering badly. Ajorc rounding off the scoring to net his 7th of the season. Bordeaux hit for 5. Strasbourg now the second best scorers in the league. Monaco went in search of an upturn in fortunes when they faced a tricky trip to Angers. The Principality, though, produced a brilliant team goal. Kevin Folland playing in Myron BOADU, 20-year-old Dutchman's first goal for Monaco, first by a countryman since 1972. And on the stroke of half-time, it looked sure that Monaco would earn a 4th straight win over SCO. Folland again the creator, as Sofiane Diop had the simple task of tapping in his 4th of the season. Yet Angers breathed life into the contest when Azzedine Ounahi went on his own. He hit the post, but fortune favoured the young Moroccan as the ball ricocheted off the back of Alexander Nübel. The German did make a huge save before Axel DISASI made the 3-point save, getting on the end of sub Alexander Golovin's centre. Kovac's men with that Ligue 1 Uber Eats winning feeling once again. Teje Savanier returning from suspension, and he picked the perfect way to announce his return. A quite sumptuous goal. Montpellier a different beast when their talisman is on the pitch. An audacious goal to leave METZ chasing the game. And chase they did, too eagerly in fact. Right at the end of the first half, from defending a corner to Steffi Mavedidi spinning to fire past Alexander Okidja. The RENNAIS in trouble. Before they could even consider fighting back, Olivier Dalolio's men did exactly what they'd done before the break. Eli this time the finisher, as the Payed were on easy street and on course to end a run of 2 defeats on the trot. METZ fought hard, but by the time they finally beat an inspired Jonas Omlin through Nicolas de Préville's snapshot, they were already badly beaten. Supporters were locked out after the abandoned game against Marseille, meaning it was an eerie atmosphere inside the Groupama Stadium. It got worse. Lyon fell behind to a superb header from Wout Faes. However, OL found a route back. Jerome Boateng finding himself in an unfamiliar left-back position, yet it didn't show with this delivery. Karatoka can be happy to accept a 5th of the season, all coming in his previous 8 league outings. Yet there was a sting in the tail to end Lyon's 7-match unbeaten home record in the league. Anthony Lopez spilling, but Ugo Ekateke showing amazing composure to win it with almost the last kick of the match. Back-to-back last-minute winners to give Reims 2 wins from 2. Brest went out into the torrential rain in search of their own league history. The club had never won 5 on the bounce in the top flight. And when Lucas Gourna-Duath handled on the hour mark, it was Romain Favre who was on point. He took the midfielder until week 35 to net 6 this season, only 16 rounds. Yet Saint-Etienne could yet have turned the match around. Jean-Philippe Crasso scored a 92nd minute equaliser against Clermont. The match Santé went on to win, yet Marco Bizot tipped his effort onto the bar. The follow-up saw the Dutchman in no man's land, but Madi Camara's header came off the crossbar too, as Le Pirates sailed off into the rain with a historic 3 points. Ligue 2 Bécaté champions Troyes took on fellow strugglers Lorient. ESTAC had lost their last 3 Ligue 1 Uber Eats games against Le Merlot, but as early as the 7th minute that didn't look on the cards. Renaud Ripa's first goal since leaving relegated home club Nîmes in the summer. And a first win and clean sheet in 6 matches was wrapped up as early as the 34th minute. Ripa again involved, but it was another first-time scorer to hit the net. Ivorian Remege Kouame sealing a 2-0 win for Laurent Batles, battling Troyes. 29 goals, yet 18 alone in the earlier 5 kickoffs. Once again, Bordeaux, the centre of negative goal fest, as Strasbourg won a 7-goal thriller. The only 0-0 was the big match in the capital, as Paris were held by Galtier's Eagles. PSG fail to extend their 12-point lead at the top, but it's no longer Rennes in second. They drop a place to make way for Marseille. Still, OM with a game in hand. Nice drop off the podium, but only 6 points between second and Monaco in seventh. Saint-Etienne suffer a second successive defeat to remain bottom, with METZ also brought back to earth with a defeat. Bordeaux slip into the bottom three after Clermont stopped the rot with a draw after 5 defeats in a row. Midweek and the final round of European games mean no Friday night match, with the Euro participants in action on Saturday. Rennes may have to win at Saint-Etienne on Sunday to maintain their podium position, while Bordeaux-Lyon Sunday night should promise goals.